going on, everyone? I wanted to say something that would probably have got me banned, but but fuck it, why not? Right, it's Monday, the 19th of September. It's the Queen's funeral, so let's play a game that simulates. I can't say it. It's the Queen's funeral. Let's fucking play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 open beta weekend 1 PS4 open beta day 1 coming up to day 2. Well, the first 24 hours. Oh. Look, it's the Queen's funeral and we're playing Call of Duty. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. Unfortunately, I do not have a can to crack open, but I do have a bottle of energy drink. Right, I'm immediately gonna. What this is gonna be is I might upload this to YouTube. And I just put this as like, yeah, it's the full stream of my first impressions and stuff. So I haven't been following the Modern Warfare 2 and the kind of all that stuff, like at all. I knew the next event was coming up, and then I was like, and then it happened, and I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. I didn't realize when the beta was happening, so literally 2 days ago, when we were like almost 24 hours into the beta, I was like, oh, the beta's live. I didn't realize. But it was the private beta, and it was like, oh, you can preload it, and it's like you can only preload it if you pre-ordered it. And I was like, what the fuck's the point? So it took me an hour to download it, or an hour to download into the thing. Also, if anyone's in chat, say hi, YouTube. You can do that here. Because again, like I said, I might upload this to YouTube as a full stream of just Modern Warfare 2, 2022. Well, no, I'm going to call it Modern Warfare II. You know why? Because people called Call of Duty World War II Call of Duty WWII. Because stupid. Now, I've got some problems with this that hopefully it's just the beta and can be fixed or changed somewhat. And then you know, yeah. And then there's some things that I think are good, and some things are bad. So let's just go them as we're going through them, sort of through the menus. First of all, this fucking first menu is disgusting. Alright, so you saw me just press X, load up, connected to the servers, update the playlists, all that other kind of shit. Right, it's message of the day. Now that's normal. That's normal in the other Call of Duties, in Warzone, Cold War, that kind of thing. You load up the, like, you know, you go into like the game mode, the multiplayer, the zombies, the whatever, and it will come up with the message of the day, and then you get rid of it. You know, and obviously this has got kind of like a lot of message of the day because it's, you know, it's the beta, it's trying to get you to pre-order the game, it's telling you about the Gunsmith, and maps, and the third person thing, right? However, you scroll down, and you go, you know, like, what's hot? And it's like, there's Team Deathmatch, third person mosh pit, search and destroy, knockout. And it's like, okay. You go down, and it tells you about the open beta, and Warzone 2.0. Obviously, you can't go into Warzone 2.0. So, it's like, okay, well, I'm playing the beta, so why would I press that to go into the beta? So then it comes into the thing. Wait, how do I get to the main menus? So I press L2 on the side. This is on PS5, by the way, I just want to say that as well. It says, message day, what's hot in games? And I'm like, well, why is this here? You know? So I'm like, well, the start button, I'm going to keep calling it the start button. You know, there's home, social, progression. You go over, there's the sort of mic channels and stuff. There's the notifications. There's settings with quite a lot of settings, actually. Then there's your calling card emblem clan tag thing. And the maximum level currently is level 15. Some people are level 16, but I don't know if that actually means anything. It just maybe they just got enough XP in the match to get to 16. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, so literally I was like, oh, alright. So, you know, I faffed about with the settings and whatnot. You can have quick settings, which is kind of nice for, like, sensitivity, volume, bright. Why was this brightness not... Where was this brightness before? I was going to complain that there was no brightness settings. Because there isn't. That was not... Okay, that was not there yesterday. I gotta say, the brightness setting was not there yesterday. Alright? When I was playing yesterday, it was not there. Okay, I will take that back. I was going to complain about the brightness setting and that I had to faff about with my fucking TV screen for like 10 minutes trying to get like a decent sort of brightness thing where it just wouldn't be fucked. Now there is a brightness setting in the settings. Thank you. Thank you for adding that. But yeah, what they want you to do, right, is obviously they want you to go into the kind of quick play, go straight into Team Deathmatch, the third person, the search and destroy and knockout. However, it's not just that that's there in terms of the modes. There isn't just Team Deathmatch, third person, search and destroy and knockout. But you wouldn't know that. What you actually have to do is either press start and go to home. So then this menu comes up, the actual multiplayer menu comes up, or the beta multiplayer menu comes up, or you go scroll down and go to the open beta. Why would that be... Why? Why would anyone think to do that? Why would anyone scroll down to where it says play the beta when you are playing the beta? Like, if it's the full game, fine, I can understand that there being, you know, the full game and there being Warzone and it being like two separate sort of things. Right? I can understand that. Because that's what every Call of Duty has done. There's, you know, there's like the fucking game they want you to pre-order Warzone and the fucking current game you've loaded up. But why for the beta? Why for the beta? And yes, I'm going to keep saying beta, so go fuck yourself. Okay, so obviously, sort of first of all, I went through sort of all this. I went to look at the sort of calling cards. If you get like the first few levels, like literally first like 1 or 2 levels, you get this beta calling card. All the other ones are kinda shitty. And yeah, you know, there's the same one as that. Keep going into these things, and then there's the clan tag. You can have 5 letters in a clan tag. So yeah, so if we look through the settings, there's actually like a nice little quick menu setting, quick menu kind of things with the L2. That's nice, although it's just really fucking confusing. So there's all this. There needs to be better. There need to be stronger vibrations because I feel like half the time the vibrations aren't even working, right? Also, I know sensitivity. I'm on at 5. I started on 6 and it was too high. There's also the sensitivity multiplier for vehicles, and there's the thingy, and then there's the aim down sight, automatic sprint, because it's the the thing. Also, there are related settings specific to certain things, so you can change them from here rather than having to. Rather than having to go into advanced. But yeah, they actually said like, oh, you know, you can have the default, you know, precision or focusing or Black Ops, and I went with Black Ops, and that's been going fine for me. Yeah, then there's custom sensitivity for ridiculous zooms. It's a kind of a bit weird. Yeah. Then there's your sort of input dead zones. There's about the sprint, tactical sprint. There's nothing about reloading while sprinting, which is a bit annoying. Oh yeah, because there's sliding and diving. You can either tap to slide or tap to dive. Change that. There's also about the sort of mantling thing. There's the sprint door bash, so you can choose whether you don't want to actually like open a door by sprinting through it, which is a bit weird. Weapon. There's even like C4 detonation where if you've got two C4s, you can throw it and then detonate the first one and then throw a second one. Thing. There's all the fucking all the other kind of shit. That's in advanced, and then there's keyboard, mouse, the graphics. There's the on-demand texture streaming. I don't know if this is actually doing anything right now because I've seen a lot of the textures kind of be a bit or shadows be a bit scuffed as well. So I don't actually know how well. Yeah, the difference between the on-demand texture streaming and the not. Then there's obviously the fucking motion blur, which just turn the fuck off. Just turn it off. I don't know what this means and didn't really change anything in the menus. There's the field of view and third-person field of view. There's more things. And there's the brightness. Audio, which actually it says it has like an on-off thing for audio testing, so you think it'd be like a constant kind of like game noise. No, it does the same like sort of audio test for other games where it plays as like a long sort of thing of sound. I would normally have the effects volume up to max because kind of that kind of shit, and music volume down. One, it's a beta, so I don't actually care, so I keep the music volume at kind of normal level, or like a kind of alright level. But the effects, it's really loud. A lot of the gun sounds are really fucking loud. There's the subtitles where you can change it for everything. There's all the other juggernaut music. There's also that kind of thing. The interface, yeah, subtitles. You can have the be square, round, rotating, horizontal compass, crosshairs, hit marker visuals. I would recommend having the horizontal compass on because the red dots don't show on the minimap when people are firing without a suppressed weapon. However, on the horizontal compass they do. There's also, you can have like the server latency, the packet loss. I would recommend not having the connection meter on, mainly because it takes up quite a decent chunk of your screen. Not like a huge chunk, but like it actually shows like a proper graph kind of thing. So that's kind of a bit. I don't know how much I can go into here. Yeah, you can change dismemberment, gore effects, profanity, text chat, streamer mode, crossplay communication, and crossplay, which obviously right now there is no cosplay. Cosplay? Crossplay. There's other. Yeah, so there's sort of all this other kind of thing for keyboard and mouse. Sort of all the key bindings and whatnot. However, I'm not using that, but I've seen quite a few people who are, so that kind of annoys me. However, there's one thing I do have an annoying, who I am getting annoyed about in the in this game is the color customization. Now, this is kind of just like mainly a colorblind feature. Yeah, but obviously I like to change it to sort of have it kind of, you know, you can have it as any of those sort of things. And you change it to this. However, right, I want to have the enemy as red. That I had the team green and the enemy red. Party is the light blue. Me is yellow, but I would like it to be sort of the white, so I can determine which kind of thing, and then contested to be yellow. But the enemy is not red; it is orange. Right? I was going through this trying to make it red, or closest I could to red. I even got someone else to come look at this and go, "I'm not colorblind, right? I'm not colorblind. That is orange, right?" And this is literally like the lengths I went. I went and Googled because you can actually put the fucking hex color. You could put the hex code of colors, right? Now, here's the problem. If you can see this, there is no, you know, there's no red. There is, you know, there's pink, purple, kind of like a purpley blue, sort of lighter blue, light blue, green, sort of weird kind of yellowy green, yellow, orange, dark orange, grey. What? Where's the red? So, the hex code for red is FF0000. That's for red, right? Just bright red. You Google it, that's what it is. No, it's orange. What? Why is it orange? Yeah, and now you might be thinking, oh, maybe it's, you know, maybe like it just, it's like no. They don't know what the color red is at Infinity Ward, apparently. Right? So I'm like, first of all, this is as fucking fast as it goes. Trying to scroll down through the fucking hue. Very fast. Alright, so I'm like, maybe if I get to like here, you know, I'm like, is that kind of red? But then I go a bit too far, and it goes from pink to orange. Who the fuck? And again, look, if I go look, reset to default is orange, right? Is that? That's not red. It's not red. Why is it not red? Why? Who decided that? Who decided it wasn't going to be red and it's going to be orange? So is everything that's red, everything that's orange here, is that meant to be red? Tell me! Right, anyway, after my breakdown with that, oh. No, would I get banned? I don't think I'd get banned. But I'm going to do a, if you know, you know, right? So, right, I tried to have my clan tag, right, as that. If you know, you know, right? However, if I click done, it says due to profanity. Now, my first thought was, and as you can see by my sort of way around it, you're thinking, oh, maybe it's the U. Maybe it was the U. Maybe it's because it says FU. No, they allow FU. It seems if you know, you know, but also Infinity Ward knows. Someone at Infinity Ward knows. Someone at Infinity Ward knows. I don't know whether I should be annoyed because I can't make it my clan tag, or whether I should be like, someone else knows, kind of thing. Anyway. Anyway, the progression. This is a completely fucking just fucked menu of progression. Okay, so yeah, so obviously, you know, look, you get the emblem at rank 2, you get a sticker at rank 3, and you get the calling card at rank 6. You get you get custom loadouts at rank 4, which is fucking annoying because why we went away from that and now we've come back to it. Why? You know, there's the, you know, it's like kind of thing. And nice thing, it says like, you know, what XP you need to get to other, you know, other ranks and stuff. I assume in the beta over the second weekend that rank 30 is going to be the max. Obviously right now it says rank 16, but I don't actually have anything that's rank 16. I don't have that battle rifle and I don't have that kill streak. Yeah, but also I'm like, why is there this system? Because of the Gunsmith. In fact, we'll come back to the Gunsmith. First of all, they've got the store, which kind of looks like it's kind of like broken, because it says 9999 for the price, and I'm like, that's the price, but it just kind of seems like it shouldn't be. There's obviously the challenges tab that you can't get to. You can have a favorite faction, so the sort of quote unquote good guys, bad guys. There's Koenig, Gus, Zemo, Cleo, and then the generic guy for the faction. And then this one, there's Fender, Hutch, Harangi, Nova, and then the generic kind of guy. For the locked ones, there's Price, Farah, Soap, and Ghost. I don't know why they're in here, because you can't play as them. Unless there's probably like pre-order thing where you can play as them, but it's kind of like, why are they in this? And also they're all wearing like skull masks, so it's kind of like I looked at that and I was like, that's not Price. I looked at that and went, oh yeah, the Mohawk, so it's Soap. But I was like, Ghost? I was like, that could literally be anyone, considering everyone else is wearing a fucking mask as well. It's like, is that the whole point? I don't know. But you can customize the thing. And this is where the brightness is very fucked. Look how bright that is. Right? Where's brightness? Let's turn the brightness down. Right? That's what it's probably meant to look like. But it's very blurry, as you can see. And just, Jesus Christ. It's just too fucking bright. Just too fucking bright. Just, who designed that? Let's... Yeah, even on regular kind of thing. So obviously I chose the one who seems a bit more armoured and has the glasses. There's taunts and finishing moves. And then with this one, okay, alright. I wanna, you know, I wanna, you know, praise the, I guess, art design, or whatever the design, whatever it is in this game, right? For putting someone in who, you know, has it's birthmark, right? That's like a that's the, yeah, you know, someone who has that kind of you know, sort of birthmark. However, because this is a beta, right, and they've put this character in, I have no clue, right, when I was playing the game, I didn't notice this character first of all, but when I was playing the game and I was seeing, you know, the other character models and stuff, I go, is the textures not loaded on that character properly? Now, I completely say, oh, I'm sorry, you know, that seems offensive, but, like, don't... Because of the beta and everything being blurry and all this kind of fucking shit, because it's the beta and, you know, it's not, like, the fully finished product, like, you just can't. You can't. Anyway, I went for the guy who's got the most armor, so... It's kinda, like, oh, this guy's got a face shield. But this guy's actually got, like, goggles, full face mask, and a helmet. And, you know, this guy's got his goggles on his head. This guy's got a face shield but no goggles, and then the guy got goggles on his fucking head. So, you know. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the thing. Right. Vehicle customization, I don't know why they've sort of gone like, ooh, in the game at the moment, because you can't sort of change anything, but I assume these are all like the vehicles that are going to be in like Warzone and ground war matches and sort of stuff like that. The kill streaks / score streaks. This is a bit that pisses me off quite a bit. So if you come onto this normally, it will come on it as kill streaks. So you know, it'd be like, these 2 are 4 kills, then you've got the 5 kills, then you've got 6 kills, 7 kills, 8 kills, 10 kills, 12 kills, 15 kills. I assume they're going to be adding more, but considering this is like sort of almost 2 pages worth of kill streaks, maybe won't be adding many more until the seasons sort of start coming in. However, what's my problem with this? So, you know, kill streaks, you know, swap it. You know, because it's 4 kills, makes sense. You go to score streaks, it still swaps it. Who the fuck? Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Who the fuck thought, yeah, no, you know, you can't have a stealth bomber, chopper gunner, and emergency airdrop all at once. No, you gotta have to choose. It doesn't make any sense. And also, here's like the level 16 thing that says I have unlocked, but I don't have it unlocked. Yeah, so you could change it to score streaks. However, you can't just change it to score streaks and then have a UAV, bomb drone, and count UAV. Because it's the same score. But that's the whole point of score streaks. So you could use every single score streak if you wanted to, that were like right next to each other. What? Why? It's so stupid. I will say they've done one thing good with the loadout menu. You don't have to have all loadouts constantly. Oh wait, can I rename it so it says custom loadout 1? Actually no. Also, just some of the menu just doesn't work sometimes. Yeah, so you can literally make loadouts and then delete the ones you don't want or keep the ones you do want. You know, you don't actually have to, you know, have all the loadouts immediately there and, you know, have something in those loadouts constantly. You can be like, I have 1 loadout and that's it, or I have 2 loadouts, kind of thing. If I'm one of those people that just has 1 loadout. But if you go into here, you know, you've got your kind of usual stuff. You got your primary, you got your secondary, you got your tactical, you got your lethal, you got your perk package. we'll come back to that. And you've got your field upgrade. Now, I assume at some point you can have sort of the same field upgrade thing as the Modern Warfare 2019, where you can have 2 field upgrades at the same time. Yeah, some interesting field upgrades. I mean, obviously a lot returning. You got the deployable cover, tactical insertion, trophy system, dead silence coming back as a field upgrade, which a lot of people are annoyed about probably. There's portable radar, there's battle rage, suppression mine, as kind of a tactical camera, smoke airdrop, inflatable decoy, and DDoS that are the new ones. You got anti-armor rounds, which are kind of the stopping power rounds, but changed. You got the munitions box, and they do have, you know, sort of the slow recharge, medium recharge, and fast recharge. However, I've been using the DDoS one just because it seemed like the most useful. Because I was like, I'm not really going to get much use out of the munitions box because I'm going to die constantly because I'm not actually caring that much. The deployable cover is just kind of like, it's alright. Tactical insertion is kind of, I'm not going to use it. The trophy system, the portable radar might be good, but I can never probably put it down in a good location. Battle rage is just a bit difficult. Loadout drop doesn't seem good. The tactical camera, it can be good, but it basically is just the fucking camera from Black Ops 1. And the inflatable decoy might be interesting, but yeah, I just stick with the DDoS because you can EMP people. And it says slow recharge. It's got quite a fast. Well, if this is a slow recharge, Jesus Christ, everything else is like a super fast recharge. Yeah, you got your lethals. You know, you got your frags, your semtexes, your thermites, your proximity mines. There's a drill charge, which I think is meant to be like if you throw it at a wall, it will go through and then explode, so it could kill people on both sides of on a wall thing. However, I haven't seen that, and I haven't used it, so There's C4, which you know, C4, throwing knife, Molotov, was Claymore. For the tactical, there's the obviously flash grenade, stun grenade, smoke grenade. You got your decoys as well. You got shock sticks, which acts more of kind of like an EMP grenade rather than the kind of thing that's in Black Ops 2 and 3, where it, you know, if someone goes past it, it stuns. It's more of an EMP kind of thing. There's tear gas, which I was trying to use quite a lot, but it didn't really affect other people as well as what I thought it would. Flash grenades are really fucking overpowered, but we'll get to perks that kind of can counter it. But the decoy was just good for just getting XP, so I just kept that and, you know, just get assist points. Even though it's not really that useful, but yeah, I just like, it's the only one that I can sort of lob anywhere and it doesn't really matter. There's always ones, there's the medical syringe, the snapshot grenade, which heartbeat sensor. And we'll get to the perk packages. So there are sort of default perk packages, sort of perk loadouts, if you were. You know, you've got the sort of, you got Assault, Phantom, Hunter, Deadeye, Support, Sniper. You know, so you kind of have like the Overkill. So you get base perks, and then you get a bonus perk and an ultimate perk, and you're earned in match. It doesn't say how you earn them in the match. I don't know whether it's based on your score, your kills, or time played, or like, you know, sort of like the sort of time in match. But it's like they wanted to give you specialist or give you perk greed, but they basically just combine the two into something kind of stupid, in my opinion. So Just rename that. Yeah, so you can customize your own unique package. So what's the point of having these default ones? If I can already choose mine. So yeah, so you have you get 2 default perks at the beginning, which for some reason is literally just this selection here. These 8 perks are the selection you have so far at the moment in the beta. And there's Overkill, Double Time, Battle Hardened, Scavenger, EOD, Tracker, Strong Arm, and Extra Tactical. If this was like Specialist, where it'd be, kind of you go for perks, sort of your initial perks should be perks that, you getting later on would be more of a benefit if you started out that life with it rather than earning it later on. So with that logic, that kind of logic, it'd be Overkill. You choose Overkill and Extra Tactical because you get an Extra Tactical. Oh yeah, there's also this annoying thing where if I go into Scavenger, if I go into this, and I go Extra Tactical, but then I press back, right? So, So yeah, so I go in here, but I go, oh actually I chose the wrong one, and I go back, it then puts me back to this, and then I have to go back into the thing again, because you have to choose it again to go back into this menu. There are a lot of things where it does that, and it really annoys me, and I hope that's just a beta problem. Right? But then, these next set of perks, these next 6 perks for bonus perks, they're completely different to the basic perks. I was like, okay. So you got Resupply, which is a bit weird because it's like spawn in with additional lethal. Surely that should be in the basic perk kind of thing, having an extra lethal, but okay. You got Spotter, which is, the engineer perk. You can hack all things. Cold-Blooded, why is that something that's a later thing? You got Reload, use equipment, and swap weapons faster as a bonus perk. You got the health regeneration one. You got Focus, like, okay, so they're further down the line. So what would be more useful about halfway through the fucking match? It's a bit fucking weird. It's a bit weird. And then you have the ultimate perk, which does have an on-earn thing. So when you get when you get the perk through the match, you get like a little bonus for it. But again, then it's like High Alert, Ghost, Hardline, Overclock, and it's like these ones are just like, why are these like a late, like an end, like, end of game kind of, end game perks? It doesn't make any sense. This perk fucking system just doesn't make any fucking goddamn sense. And also, people keep saying that Survivor is like Last Stand. It is, but isn't. You can only revive yourself once per life, but you don't have, like, a sidearm or anything when you go down to take someone out if they kill you. So, if someone snipes you, it basically acts like Warzone self-revive. If someone snipes you and they're way too far away, yes, you can get a revive back. But if someone kills you fucking close by, you just die. And then there's the minimap zoomed out and kind of thing, and it's just like, first of all these perks are just kind of shit. all these perks are just kind of shit, really. Like there are definitely some kind of like sort of good combinations, but they kind of already also have the packages that kind of like go together. You know, in my one, I have battle hardened. I was going to have battle hardened and EOD. However, a lot of the time I get killed by explosives is kill streak explosives in the beta so far. But I've been flashed ridiculous fucking amounts. You know, and a snapshot grenade is like the default assault class. That, you know, one of the default classes. So I chose battle hardened. And then because I was like, well, I don't want overkill because 2 primary weapons in the beta is kind of pointless. You know, like the pistols aren't too terrible in the beta so far, but just doesn't make any sense. Double time would be useful, but just not that useful for me. Scavenger's okay. But yeah, tracker might be good because obviously of the no red dots appearing on the minimap when people shoot with unsuppressed weapons, so you can see where enemies die and where enemies kill your. Well, you can see the skulls when enemies die, right? Then there's obviously the one additional tactical. Don't really care that much. And there's see a preview for the trajectory for thrown equipment. Now, you throw equipment quite far in this game, and I went with this because I was really confused about how the sort of trajectory for the things, and it's actually a really useful perk. It's not necessary, but it's, you know, a useful perk. And then obviously, because I love a reload fasting, reload faster perk, I went with that. Because I was going to go with cold-blooded, but then I was like, people have the tactical cameras, but not anything else. No one has high alert. Well, not many people have used high alert, and that's also a later, you know, that's the ultimate perk, not a bonus perk. So if everyone gets the bonus perks at the same time, kind of thing. Spot enemy equipment, not many people are doing that kind of stuff because, again, it's the beta, so there's not really kind of that much stuff going on. And again, I don't really care about the additional lethal kind of thing. There's the quick fix, which is triggering health regeneration faster, but yeah, we'll get onto that again in a little bit. And then there's reduced flinch when aiming down sights and extend hold breath duration. I'm like, yeah, but I haven't really had much of a problem with the flinch. And then with this one, I was like, well, there's the vision pulses, but that's never been useful to me because normally when someone does that, they have usually just killed me. Ghost is kind of a bit pointless. Yes, UAVs are there, but portable radars, I haven't seen a lot of people use, and heartbeat sensors people aren't using. It's kind of pointless. The bird's eye is not actually as good as what it kind of seems, because when it zooms out the minimap, because you aren't playing the entire match with the zoomed out minimap, it's really disorientating for that for me. Survivor, again, it's just a self-revive once per life, but again, you have to wait till later on in the match to get it, and also there's not like last stand, so kind of thing. Again, the field upgrade is kind of like pointless stuff, so I went with hardline because I was like, it just is the only good one. There's not really good perks in this game. Let's go for secondaries before we go into primaries because they're a bit easier to do. So in the beta you have the X12 and X13 auto, basically a semi-auto and then fully auto, sort of the same sort of pistols. Then at some point we'll be able to unlock the Peeler and the Joker, which is, you know, obviously pretty good for having rocket launchers. Don't know how useful they'll be in the beta. Yeah, but also if you get to rank 15 in the beta at any point, I think, you also unlock the side impact blueprint for this pistol, for the full auto pistol, which gives you attachments, because you can't actually put attachments on these guns yet, just because the game doesn't want you to. So if you get this one, yeah, it gives you an annoying sight, annoying like ACOG kind of holographic sight, but obviously it gives you attachments, so it's kind of better than having not that. Now the weapons, yeah, look, see, this is level 16, the progression says I've got it, I don't, so, yeah. So, as I understand it, every single gun, maybe, has a platform of the sort of the base gun. You know, like, currently we have, like, most of the things here is the Luckman and the M4 platform. There's also the Fennec, which I'm like, why is there a Fennec platform when there's no other guns right now that have the Fennec platform? And there's also the AK-74U in the assault rifles, not the AK-47, which is a weird, but alright, like, you know, whatever. But that's the AK platform. But again, you know, there's no other AKs in the beta, and there's no other Fennecs in the beta. Yeah, but if I were to say, you know, you've got like the M4 sort of platform, and you got the Luckman, which is kind of like the MP5 G3 kind of thing, sort of going on. Yeah, and as you can see, some guns don't have a platform, either because right now, in terms of the beta, they're the only guns in that platform, which, like, I guess for the shotgun and snipers that kind of makes sense. Although there would be the Dragunov, which would be an AK platform, kind of thing, but it's very kind of just like, you know. Oh yeah, and there's this, right? But there, as you can see, right, there are some where you can level up the weapons, and there are some where you can't. So if I go to use, let me just do this, for sake of argument. So if I go here and I equip this weapon, there's no attachments. And if I also just try and go into the progression, it breaks the fucking it breaks the fucking thing. Yeah, so there's no attachments. Yeah, so there's no, sort of, in a way, there's no point me using this weapon unless I just want to have the base variant. Whereas, you know, currently, the M4, the M16, the FTAC Recon, the FSS Hurricane, the 5.56 Icarus are the only ones that you can actually level up properly. By the end of the beta, by level 30, you'll be able to level up the Luckman 5.56, the Luckman 7.62, the Luckman Sub, the MP5, the RAP-H, the LMS, but yeah, the other ones won't, you know, aren't leveled up, so you can't get attachments for them, which is a bit annoying when it's like, well, I want to see what attachments you have for the gun, but you know, like I said, I can equip this, but then that's it. I can't, there's no attachments for it. You know, same with the shotgun. However, if I go over to the M4, you know, I can then do this, which, you know, like, oh, I can choose a muzzle, and you can see what kind of other sort of attachments are coming along later, sort of in the game or for this. There's the customized, so there's the sort of camo, there's the charm, there's decals, which I don't know what that is, and then there's stickers. So you can sort of do the same thing as what you could in the previous. However, here is the platform progression, and the bit where I kind of don't understand the leveling system and the sort of unlock system, because surely isn't there going to be like a base gun sort of platform that's going to be like, you know, for example, the M4, an AK-47, a Luckman. There's going to be like the base one that then, you know, if you know, level up to a certain point, and then you unlock the receiver for then the other variant, such as, you know, sort of the F-TAC Recon with this one, and then the 5.56 Icarus with that receiver. And then, you know, you start unlocking attachments using this gun, and then, oh look, there's another one that you can get a receiver if you keep using that weapon, then you unlock that. Now, I'm assuming that when you get attachments for these other weapons, that you then have to use these other weapons to get those attachments, that then you can then use them for all of the guns in this platform. Which is then kind of like, okay, so a lot of guns will basically be like, you know, a low weapon level, so it won't have anything ridiculously high weapon levels like previously, you know, like level fucking 60 or 70. But then that also means... But it's also kind of like... You know... Like, because then it's changing the weapon. Like, I go, oh, you know... Like, oh, I want this. And it's the M16 now. It's not the M4 that I'm using, it's the M16. Because... Yeah, because like there's an assault rifle, battle rifle, submachine gun, light machine gun, and then another assault rifle. But the M16 has a triple burst, which the M4, you know, can't do. There's no way to change that. So I'm very confused about how, like, kind of this thing is. Because again, if I go into let me just look at the FSS Hurricane. Let's see, it says it unlocks 5.7... It's got the hollow point rounds, right? So if I go here... I can't choose the hollow point rounds. I can only choose the armor piercing. Because I assume the armor piercing is what you unlock for the M4. However, I'm fairly certain if I go over to FSS Hurricane... Yeah, I can have the hollow point. I can't have anything else. Also, this fucking menu just gets scuffed. Yeah. So you only... then it's like you only unlock Again, this is just a beta. But like then you unlock only the attachments for the gun that you've leveled up in the progression thing. So you only unlock the receiver to then unlock a new weapon. But then, if you don't want to keep using this weapon, there's no point keep using it to max level it. Apart from, you know, sort of the camos in the full game. You know, if I want to get to the FSS Hurricane sort of weapon, I'd be like, okay, I'll get the M4 to level 13, then use the F-TAC Recon to get to level 16, then start using the FSS Hurricane, get all the attachments for that. You know? So I'm very confused about this Gunsmith, and they keep going, oh, it's so good, it's so this, it's so that, and it's not. It's just not. It just... And like I said, you know, like, oh, I can use the Kastov 74U. I can use the fucking Expedite 12. I can use the Sakin MG 38. you know. But I can't level them up, so what's the point in me using them? Because there'll be no attachments for it. So unless it's a good base gun, you know, I'm kind of like, well, why would I want to? Why would I want to use it? And then again, that kind of comes down to like, hey, use overkill. And then that brings me on to another thing of like my problem with sort of the time to kill in this game. It's fast. Way faster than what I think it was in Modern Warfare 2019. Definitely faster than it was in Vanguard or Cold War. But it feels like I die in 2 bullets and everyone else takes more shots to die. And again, like I mentioned slightly earlier, that there's some people fucking going around like they're playing on mouse and keyboard, and fucking people who are try-harding as fuck, and I'm like, it's a fucking beta, dude. Level up the weapons, use whatever, and then fucking, you know. Yeah, because then it's kind of like, what's the point of having this kind of like setup of all these weapons if I just go into the gunsmith and I just change? I think because then there's like this kind of shit where it's like, oh yeah, it changes to that, and I don't know if that's a thing that's just broken with the fucking thing where, yeah, because if I go to the M4. Now is the... Yeah, look, that. So let me go to... What's the battle... Is that the battle rifle? That's the battle rifle, right? Go to that. Yeah, it removes the ammo. So... Are there still specific attachments for specific guns? But then why... Yeah. It just... It doesn't make any sense. So it's just like, so... So the M16... Yeah, so here... Oh, come on. Come on! Here you go. Oh. Fucked it again. Yeah, so over here, there's the 40mm grenade launcher. If I go through the M4, there isn't? I'm so confused about this fucking thing. I'm so confused. I'm so confused because some of the attachments work for some of the guns, but then the others don't, and it's just like, why? Who the fucking hell went, yeah, this is a good idea? Yeah, like, you can't level these up. So what's the point? What's the point having them? Huh? And then there are some guns that you can use. So you can use, I believe it's the Lockwood MK2, the Signal 50. I think the Fennec. Maybe also the Luckman sub. Maybe some Luckman weapons. But they're in default classes. So I'm like, why is this game like this? It's so fucking confusing. And it also doesn't say that, like, oh, you unlock this through this certain gun. It's just like, yep, there you go. And I'm like, cool, where did I unlock this? And it's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But no, but I do. Also, because people die quickly, having bigger rounds is not actually, or having more rounds in the magazine isn't actually that useful as it would have previously. Now, I've talked about this game for fucking ages. Let's put some shit on. On another grip. There you go. You can't put stickers on the M4, even though I did previously. So there's this gun as well, which has its magazine is like a P90. Bit weird. But yeah, let's actually get into a match. You can filter the quick play between Team Deathmatch and Domination. Third person allows hardpoint. And then there are 3 versions of basically no respawn, search and destroy. So there's search and destroy, which is, you know, sort of CSGO. There's prisoner rescue, which is kind of like some CSGO maps. And then there's knockout, which I haven't played, but I'm like, it's another fucking... Yeah, it's another fucking search and destroy thing. Like, it's literally the same sort of like tag description. Team size 6, max players 12, small large maps, round-based objective, no respawns. 6, 12, small, large, round-based objective, no respawns. 6, 12, small, large, round... It's like, yeah. And then the third-person mosh... The third-person mosh pit is just so fucked. Like, if you aim down sights, you go into first-person. But while you're running around, you're third-person. So what's the point of being at third-person? Anyway. Okay. Should I go for the daily challenges? There's XP. I don't need the fucking XP. I was like, oh yeah, I need it. No, I don't need the XP. So let's actually play a game. Let's actually play a game after an hour of me talking shit about this game. Let's actually play it on the 3 maps we have. I would like to say that if you're like, oh my god, PlayStation, get it, or, you know, get the weekend early and and stuff like that. Honestly, you are not missing much. If you like how Warzone plays, if you really like Warzone, if you really like Modern Warfare 2019, if you really like sort of how Vanguard plays, if you like all that, then this is better. This is better, but you will definitely like it. And as you can tell, I played for like only a few hours. I won't say like probably like gameplay of like 2 hours. Yeah, I had like gameplay of 2 hours and I got to max rank, so you're really not missing out much by not playing PS4 or PS5, playing, you know, I mean PlayStation. People also do this thing where they put double time on and then they literally sprint to your spawn. Wait, why do I have two? Look at that. But yeah, the gunplay does actually seem a lot better. Yeah, it does seem a lot better. There's less campers than in Modern Warfare 2019. So that's a good thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people camping their dicks off. However, because you can easily change between DDoS, do that. I just like to throw decoys out just to confuse people. So, yeah, there you go. It's like a P90 kind of reload. Head glitches aren't as useful, and I don't know whether that's because... See, again, look, I just got a fucking... I did actually go on a 10 kill streak. I have gone on a 10 plus kill streak. Ah, I shouldn't have moved. This SAE streak is kind of like a lightning strike.
Enemy UAV active. Target marked. Request fire mission. Copy that. Bear counter UAV is returning to base.
Oh, that's where my streak is going to be.
Solid hit. Good effect on target.
Yeah, see, I got the DDoS thing again. I've got it 3 times already in, you know, like a couple of minutes. Ah, I got a headshot there. Yeah, and I get some people gonna be like, you know, with how I'm playing, I'm using the guns that have attachments, which is sort of the M4s. But the reason I do is because I, you know, well, one, I level them up. Looks like your fucking thing backfired there, didn't it, friend? Is it another DDoS? Okay, shotgun. Yeah, no, it's weird to say, but I'm actually enjoying this. You fucker. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying a current Call of Duty. What? It's insane. I mean, obviously I want to see more of the game. The beta is giving me a, you know, if the beta is kind of giving me something to enjoy, it's, you know. The thing about the DDoS is that people can see where it originates from if they're close enough. You know, they can see the pulse that goes off, first of all. Which, you know, that's a completely fair thing. I didn't realise it did that until someone literally killed me after I used it, because they saw me use it. Like, I was sitting in a corner, I used it, they came around the fucking corner. Oh shit. Yeah, in my opinion, the thermite's useless. The frag grenade's quite good. What the fuck is that? Oh, get fucked. Yeah. And the cruise missile... No, not the cruise missile. The... Through this wall.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at the SIE ready. Target marked. Request fire missile. Copy.
There are some things that I'm not liking about... Some things that just happen.
Good effect on target. UAV exiting the AO. Hostiles launch an SIE.
No, it's fine. I was fine to die because for some reason you can't keep looping your streaks. Which I get, but it is a bit kind of like weird. Yeah. Thermite's okay, it just doesn't do that much damage. And maybe because this is core. Yeah, maybe this is core rather than hardcore is kind of why. But I think it should do just a bit more damage. Because I stuck someone with... I'm pretty sure I stuck someone with it and they didn't die. Didn't die. See, how are people level 16? Or is that a glitch? What? Alright, let's have a look at some of the default classes. But yeah, I haven't used the Fennec. Oh, I have to deal with... So yeah, the Fennec is the... Vector. Get the fuck out of the way, dude. As you can see, when I said that texture thing, yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. Oh. Shake it off. Shake it off. Also, hipfire does actually seem like a fairly good thing to use. Because, as you, look at the hipfire fucking reticule. Who the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh! You fucking hell. Also, I'm not enjoying... I don't enjoy the tactical sprint just because I don't want to destroy my controllers. Especially PS5 controller now, so... Also, okay, right. So I was up here, right. There was one time I was up here. I had M4 or whatever, and I was looking in that doorway that I was just looking at.
Drop there, sniper.
Sniper.
Hostile UAV in the area.
So yeah, so I was there, and the guy came out of that doorway and instantly looked at me and killed me. And I'm like,
Securing Charlie.
what?
Friendly UAV online.
Because obviously, you know,
Charlie secure.
who knows who knows like the maps of this fucking thing already?
Enemy UAV active. We are losing Alpha. Throwing Simpson. The enemy took Alpha. Secure Bravo. Deploy the counter UAV. Enemy UAV overhead. Quick fix online.
Quick.
Bravo secure.
Can you?
Objective Alpha.
That was the one. That's the fucking one I was even looking at. Yeah, I gotta say, out of the 3 maps that we can play right now,
Hostile UAV in the air.
this map is a bit meh.
Bravo.
This map is a bit meh.
Take it back.
But oh shit! Sorry, I saw a stealth bomber.
We are taking Bravo. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Get them secured.
Also, I like this ACOG. It's not as obtrusive as previous ACOGs.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Also, seeing here, right? So you think this is a head glitch? No. People can absolutely wreck your shit.
We control Alpha.
Jesus.
Cluster mine deployed.
Also, he does the counter UAV and says cluster mine a lot, which is wrong.
Hardline activated. Securing objective Bravo. We are losing Charlie. We control 2 objectives. Secure Bravo. Control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter.
That is the first time a thermite has ever killed anyone.
Enemy is taking Bravo. We are losing Bravo. Shit. We have lost Bravo. We are taking Bravo.
Are you fucking serious?
Securing objective Bravo.
Look at how it, dude. There's no fucking way you knew I was there.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back. Charlie.
Yeah. Might be my least favourite map. But there are people tryharding like this.
Enemy holds all objectives. Secure those positions. We are taking Alpha.
How did that kill me? It was nowhere near me. What the actual fuck, dude?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Dude, there was a grenade on top of you and you didn't die.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy is securing Alpha. We have lost all. Securing objective Charlie. Enemy UAV active.
Again, like I said, I die in 2 shots. 1 shot. Alright, I got 1 shot.
I'm with you.
You're losing ground. Securing Alpha.
See, how are people using the fucking MP5? There's no default class that's got the MP5.
Mission compromised. We are defeated.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. There might be a fucking rank 16, but for some reason my fucking thing's broken. Yeah, or maybe that's a fucking pre-order thing. Oh, pre-order, you get an extra level. Yeah, because, look, again, rank 16 achieved and I'm not getting any more XP. And I can't use that 7.62 weapon. I can't get that MP5 that everyone else is using. I can't use it, so I can't level it up. Any of them? There's just the shotgun, isn't there? And you can't even have attachments on a shotgun. Why? Who? Farm 18 sucks. Farm 18 sucks. Greenberg Hotel is fucking confusing layout, but it's the one that I've played the most just because the game was just like, hey, do you want to keep playing this map? And I'm like, no, and it's like, good. Here it is again. And then there's the other one, which is actually, like, probably my favourite out of them. $20? Amsterdam.
All Saber, you've got the nod.
your telly
Weapon
end.
3. Taking the lead.
Spawns are still scuffed, but I will put that down. I know spawns have been scuffed for the past fucking so many years, and they've stayed scuffed. But like, I said, I will give this one the benefit of the doubt right now. The DDoS. In the first minute of the game, I've got the DDoS though. How did you know? Okay, I want to see this. And also, did you see how fast he turned round? And what he did after he turned round? Yeah, it's almost like he was on a mouse and keyboard. It seems like everyone who's fucking playing this is on a mouse and keyboard. It's like, why are you playing this mouse and keyboard? Wait until the fucking game comes out on PC. Wait until the beta comes out on PC. Also, I like closing this door. Oh, they're all over there.
Covering your 6.
Really now? Missed.
Friendly counter UAVs on station. Fast hands online. Friendly UAV.
Was I not shooting him in the head? I'm pretty sure I was shooting him in the head. Pretty sure I shot him in the head twice. You know. Just saying. How does everyone know where the fuck I am constantly? Yeah, why'd you aim down that away? Why'd you aim down your sight at that point when I was coming through that door? It really is this kind of like, I swear I have a fucking mark above my fucking head that's like, hey.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Especially when I watch the kill cam and it's like people just arrive there as soon as I arrive. I'm like, no, there's no fucking coincidence in that bullshit. Like, how about go fuck yourself? Nah. These people are tryharding their fucking dicks off, dude. Also, that's kind of actually funny because...
Changing mags.
Right, how can you see me? I'm behind the fucking thing. Look. Bullshit, you couldn't fucking see me. You absolutely could not fucking see me. You could not see me. At all. There was no way you could see me. Oh, you can lob grenades. Jesus Christ, this is basically like fucking Cold War. Of course. Second I go to move, someone's there.
We've got 'em on the move. Keep it up.
Loading fresh mag.
Yeah, fuck you. It's like everything has fucking FMJ by default.
Solid work.
Again, like... They say this is so much of a new era. It's a new era of Call of Duty. What I'm getting is that it's just kind of at the moment. There's nothing really sort of special. Yeah. You might be like, oh, but it's like, no, there's really nothing about this Call of Duty so far that's like drastically a new era, you know. You know, it's just literally just like, yeah, to be like a new era of Call of Duty, it's like, no. Might as well just go with the default because it's got fucking perks for the fucking thing. but got attachments.
Domination. Tracer 1, your task is we are taking Bravo. Control Bravo. We've secured the lead. We are taking Charlie. Enemy is securing Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. Objective Charlie secure. Shit. We have lost Bravo.
How'd you know I was behind you? So many questions. Yeah, this is an assault rifle. I do actually wanna change it to a fucking tear gas.
Securing objective Bravo. Bravo secure. Securing Alpha.
Ow.
All objectives secure. Expect counterattack. We are losing Bravo.
Threats in the air.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Hi.
Enemy is securing Bravo.
Oh. You shimmy? You can't shimmy. That's... Oh.
Enemy is taking
I
Bravo.
assume I have to reload.
The enemy is reloading.
I love how that was the reason I had to drop down.
Secure Bravo.
Tango
Friendly
on your
UAV
six.
is online. Friendly UAV on station. UAV standing by. We hold all objectives.
Requesting recon trial.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online. Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy is securing Charlie. We have lost Charlie. Our counter UAV is active. Counter UAV ready. UAV is being fueled. RTB at this time.
Cluster mine.
No! No! Something got looking at me and I was like...
Enemy is taking Alpha. Friendly counter
Also, explosives need to do way more fucking damage.
objectives.
Because I swear there's like...
UAV online.
Explosives do like none.
Charlie.
Oh, I should show off the dolphin dive, shouldn't I?
Take we control Charlie.
Hold dive. You can actually get over like small ledges and stuff with a dolphin dive. So it's kind of interesting.
Enemy securing Bravo. Counter UAV is returning to me.
Gonna hit you with the pom-pom tactics.
Our UAV is
Ah.
in the area. We control
Also, if you're holding a grenade and someone kills you while you're holding it, you don't drop it.
Alpha.
It just disappears into the fucking ether.
All objectives secure. Expect counterattack.
See, despite me having fucking battle hardened, the gas grenade still affects me.
Complete. Keep fighting. Friendly
Also, that targets in range bullshit for the DDoS doesn't fucking mean anything. It's broken. It really is just broken.
is open in the area.
Like,
Our counter UAV is active. We're losing Bravo.
On your six.
What? My team was behind me! My team was behind me! Why was there an enemy behind me then?
Changing mag.
See, there was someone in front of me, and I was like, no, there's no one in range.
Holding.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fucking range thing on the DDoS actually means.
Ready for Starsky.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station. Enemy is securing Alpha. UAV ready for Starsky.
Cluster mine deployed.
Stop playing cluster mine.
Station running interference. We are losing. Enemy is taking Bravo. SIE ready to launch. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Fuck out of here.
Friendly SIE inbound.
Oh,
Got them on the run. Keep it up. Enemy is securing Charlie. Mission is complete. Good work. Solid copy. Tower 6. Launching SAE. Inbound hard.
what the fuck is on the screen?
No hits on that pass.
Anyway. Should I cut this for YouTube? Should I cut it here? Yeah, that's my kind of thing on Modern Warfare 2 2022. Yeah, it's alright. It's, dare I say, good, but there's a lot of kind of things that need to be fixed in the beta, and I want to see how this fucking thing works in the actual game with the Gunsmith. Ooh, fuck me. Yeah, and with all the like weapon progression bullshit and stuff, it's like I can't equip the MP5. Why? Because I don't have this fucking weapon. It says 16. It says the progression. I am 16. Yeah, so it says rank achieved. And it'd be nice if I could maybe call in a Wilson or use the fucking Lockman. One of my favourite things, right? Before YouTube says goodbye, what you need to do, right, is you need to get this weapon, right? The FTAC Recon. In the progression, all you have to do is you get the M4 to rank 13. Get the M4 to rank 13, right? Unlock this, right? This is a battle rifle, so it's a single shot rifle, right? You know, not too then you can choose, look, whatever. Oh, it's all blocked. Oh, damn. I'd recommend putting on some recoil control, attachments. Maybe ammunition? Yeah, fucking findable. This, right? Go into a game with the F-TAC Recon. Right? Even if you don't have it leveled up, go in, and when you go in, right, it will have, because it's a semi-auto weapon, right? It will have the ability to change fire rate from what looks like a triple burst sort of full auto thing to a semi-auto. But it's already a semi-auto weapon. So what does changing semi-auto to semi-auto do? It changes it to fully automatic. Now, its recoil is a bit insane. It only has, you know, the sort of 5, 10 or 15 bullets in the rounds. But my god, it's fucking insane. Like, no, yeah, if I wanted. This setup will completely change your fucking life. It's an insane thing. But yeah, so I guess that's it for YouTube. So if I remember to cut this at this right point, YouTube, thank you for watching this little brief bit of the multiplayer beta. I will be doing something near the end. If I manage to get all weapons leveled up and it's not too difficult, I might go through and do the thing that I did for Modern Warfare 2019, which is sort of showing off the sort of loadouts and everything like that, and showing off all the attachments for all the weapons and sort of all the progression stuff. But I also might not because, well, I'm at EGX, so... But, yeah, YouTube, I'll see you guys later. Have fun with the beta, PC and Xbox players, and peace out.